Alright, 3 markers on the ground here. These are for the intermission phase where we have to soak, so we're going left to right. So when I call out soaks, we will, everyone will run over to square, soak, and then next one triangle, and next one diamond, if we get to diamond. Alright, throughout the fight, tanks stay stacked together. Taunt swap it, I want to say somewhere between 8 to 10 stacks. I'm not 100% sure. Just kind of where, when it starts to hurt, you call for the taunt. Blistering Spear will go out on 4 or 5 people. You want to stack those in melee fairly close, but you do not want to. You can be in the corner of someone else's, but don't be in more than one other person's circle, otherwise it will probably kill you. So do a Venn diagram with them as best you can. DPS, hard swap to them, blow them up, and then back to the boss. Dodge the twisting blades throughout the fight. She'll turn around random direction, throw 3 blades out. At full energy, she does Marked for Torment. That's where we stack on one of the markers, which I will call out. Once the big flame circle is gone, everyone needs to get towards the boss and more or less stack up for heals. There's a decent amount of damage going out during that phase. So when we soak one, she gets an extra ability, the axe. So the first one will have a group soak. We all just need to stack in on tanks for that. After triangle, she will jump. So she'll leap to the furthest person away. When that happens, you just need to get out of the circle that she's jumping in, otherwise you will die. And the third one is a Heart Stopper for the raid. It's a healing debuff that just has to be healed off. Otherwise, you will get stunned. Alright.
Froyo, can I get my files back? I traded it so that you could use 2.
And my dog.
That's why I was waiting. Yeah. That's all I have. I'll give you more when you need more. But that's all I got. So
Let's say I
trade
put
'em
down
back.
I put down a cauldron at the beginning
I
for everyone
didn't
to get
use
to.
any of those yet.
We'll use 2 real quick. Just click on them and then use 2, and then trade them back to me. But yeah, you can trade them back after this fight. But yeah,
Yep.
that's all I have
Sure.
for the entire party. It's all good.
All
Yeah,
right,
use
sorry
2
about
of them. No, it's all good. It's all good.
Alright. Tanks on you. Or I can hit the countdown if you want.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Watch the blades. You can bring him back towards a little further back towards the center.
That was my bad. I grabbed aggro for a second off of him.
Get the spears. Pretty decent with the stack there. Good. Blades, dodge blades. Next set of spears coming out. Bring them in.
One. No.
Torment's coming up. Get to square. Everyone stack on square. Alright, go ahead and spread back out. Watch the flames. Try to get stacked in as best you can for heals.
The realm of suffering awaits!
Spears coming up.
Drop. Target you.
Break the spears. Good job. Soak. And soak on tanks. Perfect. Spread back out. Spears in 5. Spears out. Yeah, don't try to run out of the spears, it'll stun you. Next soak, get ready to move in. Soak. Blades coming up, get ready to dodge.
Dodge.
Blades going out. Next set of spears.
Pain nourishes me.
Let's get these spears down.
Dodge.
Watch your step.
Watch the blades.
Pain nourishes me.
2. Knock.
Get these down, and then we need to get to triangle.
Torment begins.
We're gonna stack on triangle as best you can here. Alright, stack up. Watch the swirlies.
A realm of suffering awaits. Blistering skewer.
Spears.
Despoiled flesh.
Watch the jumps.
Drop.
Spears.
Nourishes me.
Target you.
Good job getting those down.
Crushing laceration.
Watch the jump. Second jump. Good job. Res incoming. Oh, we'll go left here.
Her screams were beginning to bore me.
The dream is besieged.
There
by
is,
flame.
there will be a repair guy that'll pop up here in a sec if you need to
The druids of
repair.
the flame have redirected the temple's focus to the firelines. Within this temple's sacred halls are seeds of life. With their power, we can reach for Rock and stop this madness. I have opened the dreamways for you. Tread carefully.
Do we have
Each
a
soul
tremor
not
totem?
welcoming to me.
Or are we all gonna get feared?
Will serve as fuel for the
All feared.
You're
All
gonna
feared.
get feared.
We're gonna get feared, I'm sure.
Sorry.
That's usually what happens, it's fine. It's kind of a joke.
I
in a raid.
forget every time. I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's totally not even something I expect. I just say it because it's fun to give the 4 shamans in my raid that we have crap. Hopefully people are getting some loot they need. Watch frontal. Get ready for fear. There it is. Hopefully everyone had a good New Year's and isn't too hungover.
Not too hungover.
I didn't drink, so I haven't drank in a long time. Probably for the best.
I ate too much fucking sweets.
I'm with you there, man.
Yeah, it makes 3 of us, brother.
Went to the in-laws and they made Buddy Buddies.
Oh man.
Dude, yeah. So worth it.
Can grab these 2 destroyers. Healers, be ready. They hurt.
Hard target one of them if we can.
Yeah,
Just
it's
go for the
fine.
right
Just
one.
blow them up.
Focus on skull.
I'm hoping that our big hunter can do a reset on Liquor. Maybe that's wishful thinking.
Do what? Oh.
Or
What do you need a reset for?
My big cooldowns.
I don't even know how to do a reset.
You pull it when you're on the side and then feign death.
Never mind then.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that is it.
Just make sure you're not close to anybody else, because then it'll just aggro.
Yeah.
Do I need to feign death on my pet, or just me?
Both.
Or you just dismiss your
If
pets
it's too much
before.
trouble, then it's not. It's not a big deal.
Should be
Yeah,
able
that's
to.
fine with me. I just don't know how.
I just don't. I don't have the ability to not hit my buttons because everything's macroed together.
Watch your feet.
Remember this.
Don't get tentacled.
This will happen during the fight. Just don't get hit by the tentacle.
Aww. Really? That's funny.
It's usually me that gets singled out by that thing before we even pull the boss, so
Did you
don't feel
forget
bad.
where you were?
Yeah.
Bro, after after we kill this trash, use one more of those files and then trade me the stack back.
You can interrupt the things. Thank you. That was a good solar beam.
You're welcome.
And we got some more of those things on the other
Are
side.
we,
I gotta pull up high.
Okay.
Are we
getting that guy back? That was switching from his hunter to something else?
I know, that's
Oh,
all.
he's here.
Oh wait, never mind. You're talking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be doing it for council myself, because I want that pips.
Yeah, we all
item.
want pips.
Yeah, I know.
They dropped.
I'm gonna have to fight everyone.
Heroic this week. It dropped actually. It dropped in here last week too, didn't it?
It did, yes.
We
Okay, I'm
didn't.
back.
We're. Oh, there we go.
Oh, what the shit?
Nope.
He hit me too hard. I couldn't, I couldn't
It's
reset him.
okay.
You guys
Oh,
locked us out.
He goes, "It's my fault. Blame
Get
me, dog. It's all good."
If you're able to survive, he'll evade in a second here.
Don't release. I've got a healer on a res. So just die.
Yeah, if you're outside the roots on the stairway, you should be okay. It's just if you're not, just die.
Watch your step.
Well, everybody has their cooldowns now. I'll put down a repair.
I was gonna say, isn't everyone in there dead? There it is.
Yeah, there it goes.
Alright, we'll just stay back here on the steps, rezzing.
On the bright side, your cooldowns are reset.
Yeah,
you're a little late on that one.
I think I'm too far.
So I guess I need to stay out of range. Next time I try to do that, I stay out of range and send my pet in to die. Is that the deal?
I think he just one-shot you. That happens. But yeah, you need to try to stay out of range, which is hard in this guy because basically the whole platform is his.
There's a feast up in the back. Alright, for
I'll
this
put one
fight,
in the front.
I think we're pretty good on groups here. Let's move him over. Make sure you know what group you're in. Odds are going to go to the left, evens are going to go to the right. So odds go blue side, evens go green side. So we all stay stacked up kind of in between the markers initially. And then there'll be two big soak circles that'll happen, which is Flood of the Firelands. You soak with whatever group you're on, and then you go around that side of the circle. So once again, odds will go left, evens will go right. If you get coiling flames, there'll be a circle around you. If you're ranged, go to the back of the room, kind of where we're at now. If you're melee, just out to the side a little bit, away from the group. Dodge the tail smash, and tanks you taunt during the Cataclysm Jaws cast. So as the boss is casting it, that's when you taunt. And that is the fight. Alright, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone can stay stacked up kind of in the middle here, unless you have the debuff. Alright, if you have the debuff, get to the side or out. Watch out for the tail swipe. Debuff spread out. Next set of debuffs out, spread out again.
Dodge.
Tail slam. Soak's coming up.
So.
Alright, get into your circle, left side or right side. Make sure you're on your right side here. Get your debuffs out. And watch tail swipe. Next set of debuffs. Watch tail swipe.
Watch your step.
Tail swipe on far side.
Dodge.
Looking soon.
Target you.
Flames. Yep. Soaks in 5. Get Talmor up. Soak.
AoE.
Jump.
Easy.
Not even ash will remain when I finish with you!
Alright, back down. Y'all getting some splintered sparks tonight.
Hello?
Hey.
Whoever gets the trinket, I'll give him 100k gold.
If it's me, I have like 6 million, so you're gonna need to give me a little more than that.
For normal?
If you want to just give me $1 million, that's cool.
Man.
Oh, geez.
I got the trinket for heroic Vorak for the tank, and guy gave me a mil for it, almost a mil.
That's for sure worth way more than 100k for you. I hate to tell you, like people have been trying for these for weeks. People will want a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, I don't condone the selling in a group like this, so
yeah, exactly.
If you don't need it and you think it's worth it, then pass it on, but
I had a Manic Grief Torch, dude. Let's, yeah.
Hey,
well, next
season you will.
Dude, next season's gonna be ridiculous, bro. I cannot wait to have Beacon and Manic Grief Torch, or I don't even know.
Well, it'll depend on how they're tuned. I mean, they were really well tuned initially, but we'll see how they're tuned this time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to replace this PvP trinket.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. You've got the vault. The vault will likely have something. Could even have tips. Or whatever, yeah.
That's how I got mine.
That's how I got my one of my good trinkets.
Yeah.
I hope the vault gods are good to all of you in the new year.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have something good this week. Took tokens last week.
Yeah. I took tokens like week 3, dude. It was ridiculous. Every piece I had was something. Every piece in the vault was something that I had.
I haven't quite had it that bad yet, but
these last few seasons have been really good to me. Like, I've gotten both of my best in slot trinkets like pretty quickly in the season and close to each other.
Yeah, I can't really say anything. I've been really lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, you,
Season
Cal,
1 was
you
brutal,
get like your best in slot in like week 1 off of everything. And then
For my main, anyway.
Yeah. And then your
he's clearly
your luck on heroic this week.
He's clearly just good at the game.
He is. He not wrong there. He's very good at the game.
Not on this character right now, anyway.
Alright.
Need some gear.
Feast is down. Alright. Lairdar. So I'll plan on doing the seeds, probably me.
I could do it.
I was gonna say me and Cal can probably handle all of the seeds there. If you don't know what the seed is in the middle, don't click on it. If you accidentally click on it and you see you've got you got the fire hose, you can either right click off the debuff or run around and clear the fire patches out of the center circle. But prefer people just don't do it unless you're me or Cal at this point. Alright, so phase 1, Basically, boss comes out. Tanks, he will do a furious charge. When he does this, you need to swap, and then whichever one of you has the charge on them needs to run out. The further you are away, the better. Soak the orbs that spawn on him or around him so that they do not hit him. That's mostly a melee thing. 3 ads will spawn at the beginning of the phase. DPS, you need to hard swap and kill them as soon as they are dead. Healers, we have to heal them to full. There will also be a thorns that come out that we have to heal. It's a root that'll chase someone around. As soon as it's up, hard swap to it, blow it up, and then healers, once again, we have to heal that up. When he gets to full energy, he will do a Raging Inferno. You have to be in the little circle where the brambles were. It'll look like a little small tree. You have to be inside that little circle, otherwise you will die. Be in there. Healers probably need a cooldown to keep everyone up. That is basically phase 1. Intermission at 35% health. We all need to just stack up kind of far away from the boss. Closer you are, the more damage you take. Big heals at that point. Phase 2. There'll be little circles you have to soak. They'll have a plume on it if no one is in it. Make sure if you see one that's got a plume, you run into it. There'll be heal absorb debuffs that go out randomly, which is flash fire. Healers just have to heal through those. Tanks face the boss away from the raid and taunt after every smoldering backdraft. Once you get hit, you taunt swap, and then you need to stack with melee because you cannot be healed. You just leech health of the melee that's around. So melee, you need to be on the boss's butt for phase 2. And tanks, you basically need to swap back and forth between being in front, taking the frontal, and then being behind the boss in melee. And that is the fight. I will call it out as we go.
You mentioned the ads in phase 2, right, where they're coming in from all sides?
I did not. Thank you. There will be ads that come in phase 2. You just have to kill them. They don't drop fire puddles, but they do come in. So they can be stunned.
Yeah, I was like CCM if it's an emergency.
Blown out, whatever. But as they come in, you just cleave them down on normal.
Is that the they do like a keep away from the boss type thing, right?
No.
Oh, they're not like boss buffers?
No, they're not. They're just there. On heroic, they drop flame pools, so you want to kill them before they get in, otherwise you don't have any space. But on normal, they don't do that. So.
Okay, so for the charge, do we swap while he's like casting it or after?
So you need to as he's casting it, you taunt swap, and then he's gonna stay rooted. He's gonna stay put while he's casting it, and whoever he's charging needs to run out towards the edge of the platform here. The further away you are from the raid and the boss, the better.
Got it.
All right. Do one more raid.
Make sure you have some sort of defensive or something to heal you. Because you'll be out in the fire. So.
Alright. Here we go. And then after this fight, make sure when we go out and switch sides, you guys, a few of you guys need to repair.
Do we need lust?
We'll do phase 2. Ads are popping up. Pull up the ads. Good job. Alright, healers, heal them up. Alright, good job.
Born.
Protects the faithful.
Alright, roots are coming up. Hard swap to the roots. Alright, heal the brambles. I'm gonna get some of this stuff out. Healers need to be getting those brambles healed up. Good job, brambles are... Everyone look and see where the brambles are. Need to be in this if you can. We have 10 seconds, so you guys just make sure you know where it's at. Watch your feet. Alright, get in the circle. Be in the circle. Good job. Alright, rinse and repeat. Ads coming up. Should we get them down quick?
Get
him
up
up.
to seed.
We're trying to get Telmore up. I know he's way out there.
I got it.
Okay. Roots up.
Beautiful.
Brambles are up.
Target you.
Right, 5 seconds. Get in the roots. Get in the tree in the center. Getting quick. Good job. And then we're going to transition as soon as this is over. We
Here.
are. Yep. Move away from the boss. Get to the back here. You want to be stacked up with the group, please?
Phase 2.
Alright, phase 2 starting.
For this one, don't be in the front of the boss.
Soaks. We can get in those.
You guys don't need to run out this time.
Nope. Good job on the soaks. Alright, ads are coming up. Range, just swap to them as you can. Alright, soaks. Good job getting those.
Watch your step.
Watch the fire tornadoes.
So.
And soaks. Good job. It's clean.
He was twisted beyond redemption, but we will mourn him still. Thankfully, the seed of life remains unharmed. Take care, champions. The seed of life is volatile and
Could this be my day?
I don't know.
It
maybe.
is.
With the power of this seed.
I'll never run this LFR again in my life.
You're looking for the seed or?
The Hearthstone of the Flame. I just wanted to get the toy.
Retrieving it will be
Yeah, we had.
I want that toy.
I have the heroic seed in my bank just if I ever do swap over to heals.
I think I got the seed, but that's just not something that I'm used to, or that I like using. There's a few of you who need to repair. Putting a green marker next to the repair guy. Go ahead and just repair as you run by, and then go through the ancient to get your speed boost.
No matter the purity of their intentions.
Okay.
We can keep going on trash. I think we got enough.
We have
I'm
tank.
gonna...
This
Yeah.
guy's gonna get pulled behind us.
Yep, he is. I'm bringing him in.
Alright. Getting on my hunter for this
Okay.
one boss.
Yep.
Five bosses down in 45 minutes. That's not bad.
No, it's pretty good.
4 bosses. Wait, math hard?
Only the last boss that's the absolute hardest.
Yeah, that is very true.
But if you know the mechanics, it's not usually too bad.
Yeah,
Well,
we've
I
done.
run learner runs. I run learner runs a lot, and sometimes they take a little bit.
We've gotten it in 2 to 3 pulls every time I've run this, so should be good.
Good.
Charmed.
Oh yeah.
Too far away.
I am not seeing you. Can you say something in chat real quick, so I can whisper you? Not seeing your name.
There we go.
Thanks.
Yep. Alright, even on the trash here, tanks, be sure to, we'll get a lock closet up in a sec. Make sure to, oh, never mind. Wrong boss.
Well, it gives us no pleasure.
I was thinking, we were on Namu.
Yeah, so did I when we were running up, and I was like, wait, this don't look right.
Oh, this is not Namu.
Everyone make sure to look over there at Sergeant Quacker's.
Dismiss the pips.
Who is it that needs a summon?
Bo.
It's fine, I'm almost there.
Yeah, well, we're at the boss, so it's easier to get you summoned.
Which one is it? Just press 1 and rage it.
It's bad, Bo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm already here now. I told you I was very close. Plus, yeah, you'll have to kill the 2 ads first anyway.
Enough bickering. Our combined efforts will expel them
Alright.
from the dream.
So we need to kill all 3 bosses at the same time. It's probably the most important part of this fight. Urktos' barreling charge needs to be soaked, so tanks just kind of aim him through the middle ranged. You want to stand somewhat in the middle circle if you can. That way we can just he can just run through and we get hit by the charge. Easy. Tanks swap after every agonizing claws. Healers dispel the poison javelin that goes out on random players. When you get turned into a duck, you run through 3 of the green flowers. Prioritize clearing the ones in the center first, and then you'll press 2 to unduck yourself. Alright, at full energy, when Urktos is doing his blind rage, one of the people that is unducking themselves needs to do it on top of the boss. Just get over there, call out that you're doing it so people can get out of the way, and unduck yourself. That's how you deal with that. When Erwin does her constricting thicket, tanks, you need to run the boss through her. She jumps away right before, so if you can't make it to her before then to get closer, that's fine. When he does the charge, either charge to Erwin or run as close to her as you can. It makes it easy because he's just going to follow you. That way you don't miss. And when Pip does her full energy, which is Song of the Dragon, everyone needs to stand on a green flower until your green shield around you goes away. If you don't clear that, you will basically dance till you die. So, make sure your debuff is gone before you get out of the flower. And that is really it. So, we just need to make sure to have flowers up for when Pip's doing her ultimate. I've had that happen before. We evade all the flowers. But that only happens if you constantly unducking yourself on top of other people and making them turn into ducks as well. Just gonna put a star range, just try and stay near the star-ish. Kale, you need to repair. I'm gonna drop a repair in the back here. It's down somewhere. Alright. Here we go. And tanks, if you can keep Urktos near whichever one of the two is higher, that makes a difference. If not, it's not really a big deal. Watch your feet.
High energy.
Ready for charge? Alright, charge. Alright, if you're duck, prioritize the ones in the middle, please.
I think I just got people docked.
You may have.
Yeah, you did.
Prioritize the middle, and then don't unduck yourself until you need to get a... There we go.
Duck the boss, bear.
Duck the boss. If you're a duck, unduck yourself on top of the boss. Make sure no one's in there before you do it. Alright.
Okay, you might want to slow down damage on Urktos.
Yep. Need to go to Pip and Erwin. Watch your feet. Polymorph bomb, clear the middle. Healers, make sure we're clearing. Constricting Thicket is in 10 seconds.
Pushback incoming.
Charge. Go through the middle with the charge. When it happens, should be happening here shortly.
Keep Urktos away from the other two for now.
Constricting Thicket. The next charge needs to go on top of...
Heroin.
Heroin? Perfect. Yeah, keep him away. Perfect. Doing alright overall, though. Poisonous blooms.
Try not to clear too many of these.
Charge.
Leave some up. Alright, bring Urktos on Pip.
Song of the Dragon in 15 seconds.
Keep an eye on that helps, just we're getting kind of close here.
Alright. Get ready to soak a circle. Song of the Dragon.
Get it until the shield disappears.
Yep, now. Get in it till the shield disappears, and you can get out. Amadeus, Laren, Amara, you need to soak. Good. I think we got, looks like everyone's out. Need to swap to Erwin.
Slow down on Pip.
Erwin and Urktos need to, you can stack him on top of them. And then just finish those two off, Erwin and Urktos, and then we'll go back and...
High energy.
Alright, finish off Pip. Good job. And
look, Pip dropped.
Oh, look, Pip dropped.
Okay.
Congrats to whoever gets it.
Yeah. Anybody want to fight to the death for it? Come on. Aww.
Damn, 98, nice.
Gonna be hard to beat.
Wait for that 100. Someone's gonna get it.
5 people still to roll. Do we get a... Looks like we got a res off. Nope.
I rolled just for
Oh,
lulz,
yeah, we
but
did.
there's no way beating a 98.
Ah, you never know. You could roll 100.
If for some reason.
Hey, Champion Man, you don't need it. Trust me, you don't need it. It's a horrible trinket.
Right.
Congrats. Oh, actually, oh yeah, you have to wait till all these other people, till enough time has passed.
How good of a trinket is it?
Yeah, it's pretty much it gives you 3 different stats. One that's always permanently on it on your friend, and then it has a chance to give you that same stat, but a much boost version of it. It's probably, I think, just
Is it
about
worth
every
$1 million gold?
You are within the verdant matrix.
Come now, people. Come on. Space guy, run it. Man, dog, armament.
Yeah, try to get your rolls out so I ain't waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't roll.
If it's telling me that I need to roll, that I'm locked out on this week, so I don't know. It's gonna make
I'm
you
locked
wait
out.
then.
Okay, get back on my pallet.
Oh, you got a good point. Maybe that's why. Because it always seems like some people are just like, yeah, I'm just not gonna like roll at all. And it's like, what are you doing?
I rolled the first couple because I hadn't done those ones.
Yeah, I always roll need or greed or whatever immediately.
Watch frontals.
There you go, Pip's friendship badge, chimp. Congrats, buddy.
Yeah, I think it's it gives you what haste, mastery, and versatility. Yeah,
That's a really good hunter trinket.
Yeah,
right, I'm gonna throw a feast down the back here.
I a invite before it ports me out. Can you say
just
something in
whisper
chat?
me and yep, just whisper me
Yeah,
again.
thank you. Yeah. There you go.
All right. So let's go ahead and. All right. Look at what groups you are in, because we will be splitting this into left and right. So 2 phases here. Phase 1, boss stays stationary the whole time, but phase 1, we all spread out around the boss. When they're surging growth, which are green flowers on the floor, you need to stand on them and soak it until they despawn. The more people that's in it, the quicker it despawns. Avoid crossing lines too many times. It does apply a stacking debuff. Couple stacks is fine. When you start getting to 5, 6, 7, it hurts. Tanks taunt swap after every Weaver's Burden. When you get that debuff, you need to run out of the group. Just run towards the edge where the brambles are, where the stairs are. Just run out that way. Because when it goes off, it puts a dead zone that no one can enter. That's basically. Oh, and then there's Impending Loom, which is 2 balls with a line that connects it, and they go out from the boss. You want to dodge that. The Impending Loom will hurt. It'll stun you for 3 seconds and do a pretty heavy dot, so you don't want to get hit by that. The phase 2, she will do a big full bloom ability. If you're melee, you don't want to be in that. Only the tanks. So tanks will soak it, and then you will run to your ad, left side or right side. So same as before. Odds are left, evens are right. And you will tanks, when you run, you'll have this grass that'll follow you, so everyone just needs to go behind, then you don't get hit by the lines. Tanks, just be mindful of the ad and where the lines are. If the ad crosses a line, it is a wipe. Here we go, we murder the ad, and then come back to the middle. You want to get in fairly close for that end of the intermission or phase 2, because there's a huge damage ramp that goes out during that. So I'm going to stack up for heals and then spread back out for phase 1 the second time. Usually the rule of thumb is if you're ranged, you're out in the back 2 here. If you're melee, you're in the front 2. If you're an evoker, and most healers can stay in the center little diamond, but it shrinks after phase 1 to a smaller one. Not too big of a deal though. Cross the lines as you need to soak things and avoid the impending loam.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, soak circles are out. Sure we're soaking. There's one that's not getting soaked there. Thank you.
Watch your step.
Stay away from
Loam's coming out.
Dodge.
Dodge the balls there.
Watch your step.
Stay away
You're
from
dodging.
Dodge.
The dream binds.
More stuff to soak. Watch the loam. 5 seconds till phase change. Melee, you want to get ready to move out.
Transition.
Phase change. Melee, you want to move out a little bit. Alright. Get over to your ad. Tanks, make sure they don't cross any of the bright lines. And watch the frontals as we're killing these.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Dodge the frontal. And back to the middle when it's dead.
They're both dead.
Yep. Try and stack in somewhat close for heals.
What's your lines now?
Now you can spread back out. Start soaking the circles.
The dream binds you. Watch your step.
Stay away from light.
Watch loam.
The dream binds you. Watch your step.
Next set of soaks coming up.
Stay away from light.
Watch the lines.
Dodge.
Tethered to destruction. Watch your step.
Lines.
Transition.
Transition. Melee out if you can. It's a little slow on calling that. Get to the ad. Tanks, be careful. The lines are different. You don't want to pull him out of his line.
Shockwave.
And back to the center.
AoE.
Threaten the dream. Your existence will be halted.
Good job.
Nice one shot.
A grievous
Yeah, I can't.
but one we shall not
Loot.
waste. Rest well, dear one. Be wary, heroes. The seed of life is volatile to handle. With this seed of life, we are one step closer to stopping Farak.
Alright, on to Smolderon.
The seeds of life are in place.
Yeah.
Amirdrassil awaits our defense. And Farak, my wrath.
If you need to repair guys on
lend
triangle.
your strength to hasten their growth.
They wish you chained, Fire Lord. Bound as your predecessor was to the Firelands alone.
I will not be shackled. Come, kindling, and feed the fire.
Alright, for Smolderon, tanks, very important. When the overheated goes out, it'll go out fairly quick after pull. One of you guys will have a circle, one of you will not. Whoever does not have the circle needs to taunt the boss, or if you already have the boss, you keep the boss. Alright, it's very important that you do not have the overheated at the same time you are tanking the boss. For everyone else, if you have the overheated debuff, oh, bye-bye. If you have the overheated debuff, you need to spread out. If you do not, you need to collapse in on the tank and stack on the tank for when he does the brand of damnation. I'm going to throw a couple markers down. These are for the after overheat goes away. This is kind of a dance, so You know, it's people are going to make mistakes on it, but I'll try and call it out so that we do it. It's pretty easy to learn and get down quick. So we will pull the boss, overheat will go out. If you have the circle around you, just spread out. Doesn't necessarily matter where, you just don't want to be on top of the boss or in the circle where the tank slam is happening. Alright, so that's how we split. That's how the groups will get automatically split. So if you have overheat the first time, you will not have it the second time. So every phase 1 has 2 cycles. First group gets overheat, they spread out, everyone else stacks on the boss, and then once overheat goes away, everyone needs to stack on the marker. So you'll see the overheat debuff go away, and then we all stack fairly close to square for when the volcanic plume comes out. What that does is it drops all the debuffs in a fairly close spot, and then we rinse and repeat. So overheat goes out. If you don't have it, you stack on the tank. Once overheat goes away, you stack either on the marker or as close to the current puddles that are there as possible. Tanks, once you have soaked the brand of damnation, you need to run out. It's best for you to go kind of to the next marker along the edge and just place yourself right on the edge. You'll drop a little circle there. That's not really an issue. It's good placement for when people are going to be doing the next part of it. Phase 2 at full energy, he will knock everyone. He'll go to the center and knock people back. It's best to be kind of on the ring. I'm going to put star down, kind of along that line around the room. You'll get knocked back, and then you will spawn 5 orbs. You need to eat your orbs before they get to the boss. So if you're further out, it is better. Eat your 5 orbs because it gives you like a 20% damage increase every orb you eat. Eat them, and then you can go back to attacking the boss while you are dodging the donuts of fire. We'll hero as soon as everyone gets the 5 orbs, roughly. So probably after the first fire donut goes off. And that is really all of it here. It seems like there's a lot, but it's really not too much. So I will try and call it out.
When he says eat the orbs, you just run through them, and it's very important that you run through them, because if you can see the orbs, you're the only one that can see your orbs that have come from you, and we don't want them to reach the boss.
Yep. If they reach the boss, they give him a damage buff, and we don't want that. So eat the 5 orbs that are yours, and that's it. And then back to DPS.
You do more damage if you get the orbs. Get your balls.
Yeah,
we're gonna hero on that phase. We'll let you know.
Yeah, and
it's pretty easy.
The same thing I had said in comment too was that if you remember that glowing circle we saw during the worm boss where you had to stack up, it's gonna look like that on the boss when you don't end up getting the circle around you. You need to spread out. It's you have to go to the boss instead.
Yep, I will call that out. Make sure as soon as overheat goes out, I'll call for anyone that has it to spread out. Everyone else needs to be on the boss. There'll be a circle under the tank. You can go ahead and pull him out a little more. Alright, overheat is going out. Now, if you have the circle spread out, if you do not, stack on the tank. You need to stay in there. Alright, overheat's going away. Get to square. To bait. Get over towards square.
Watch your step.
Alright. Pretty good. Now you're going to rinse and repeat. If you had overheat, if you didn't have overheat the first time, you'll get it this time. So if you had it, just go ahead and stack on the tank.
Something special is coming.
Overheat's going away. Stack near the fire that's already on the ground. Alright. That is phase 1. That was pretty clean overall.
Right, this is where the orbs come in.
Yep. Make sure.
Just get them.
Yep, if you're further out, it'll be easier for you to get them before.
Here they come.
They're coming out.
1,
Hero.
3, 4.
I usually wait until. There we go. Watch the rings.
Now's the time to use your big cooldowns, pots, all that stuff.
Yep, just don't get hit by the flames. All good.
Phase change.
Go back to the edge.
Yep. Go back to diamond tanks. Debuffs are about to go out. Same thing here. If you have the debuff, run out. If not, you need to be on top of the tank. Alright. Stack up near diamond.
We hear somebody breathing. Can you mute yourself, please?
Or just stop breathing.
Yeah.
Don't stop breathing. Don't. That's bad advice.
We had a couple of those where people weren't in good position. It's kind of in the middle. Next set of debuffs going out.
Something special's coming.
Bait.
Right. Try and bait them out if you can. Into the already fire area where people are. Alright.
Here come the orbs
tank
again.
Up. We need to get the tank up.
No.
Got it.
Yep. Alright, orbs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Phase change.
Alright, bring him back out. Just bring him to the left of where the fire is right now. Or over left by the fire.
Yeah, was the one breathing, so I minimized to
Thank you.
Stack.
And I'm muted. So.
Alright, everyone needs to get over towards X.
Bait.
Move over. Bait. Bait.
Watch your step.
Pool's coming out. Much better there. And should be able to finish him off real quick here. Next set of debuffs going out. Stack on the tank if you
Special's coming.
Alright, never mind. Had a couple outside drops, but overall that was really good.
Cool. That's an excellent trinket too. Well, for melee.
Yep, make sure you're looting the boss because you will get crest from it.
Wow, 99 tie. Damn.
You again. A pity I do not have time to eradicate you myself. See to their death.
Alright. Watch out when you come up. He's gonna do some
Shall be music to your ears.
flame balls out. They hurt.
I think you called that too late.
Maybe.
Yeah, some of us were zoning in as they were like already on the ground, like, oh.
Yeah, that always happens to at least one person.
Yeah, it happens. It's always fun.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I waited
one
down
of
at the bottom.
one of the important things here is to make sure that you have if you have an ability that you can break the roots with, so like evokers have any of their deep breath type abilities, or disengage, freedom. There's a few others that break it. I think some of the leaps for warriors, right? If you shape shift for druids, you can get out of the root. Then you don't necessarily have to stack in. So initially, everyone will get roots throughout the phases. There'll be little circles. I'll call for you guys to stack up. You want to bring them in as close as you can, but not overlap too much. If you overlap too much, it'll hurt and you'll kill people. You kind of just want to Venn diagram them as close as you can, and then just AoE them down. There will be...
I'll just disengage.
Yep, disengage works. There will be debuffs that go out. If you get it, you need to move to the marker. I'll put one on the other platforms, but you will need to go to square. Healers do not dispel until they are close to square. You can dispel them almost stacked on top of each other because it drops and then spreads. So it's a small circle and then it becomes bigger. So we have to make sure that you are on, that they're out a little further. That way we have room. Tanks, make sure you are soaking the mushrooms. There will be 2 or 3 that pop up and you just need to alternate the soaks. They need to be soaked. That's all 3 phases. Phase 1, he will also do a fire beam. It's like a big sunfire beam. It drops, it pulses, and then sends out fire beams in a circle around the main one. So tanks just have to move the boss a little bit. Everyone just dodge the flames, and then we'll stack back up for the next set of roots, rinse and repeat. Intermission, there'll be feathers that'll pop down. You run over a feather, you mount up on your dragon riding mount, you go to the next platform. Get as many of the green orbs as we can, hopefully get all 10 of them. When you go through a circle, it gives you like 3 or 4 vigor, or fully recharges your vigor, so you can go through the circle either where the green orb is, if you have the green, if you're getting the green orb, or the little speed circle that you get that's there. Once you hit it, it will recharge all your energy, which is great. You can just mash 1 once you get there and you'll get to the platform very quickly. Phase 2, everyone in phase 1, except there will be seeds of flame. He turns into a tree and a bunch of mushrooms are out all over the platform. We need to run over all of them and soak them. You just run over them, whack-a-mole, get them all. If we don't get them all, maybe not a wipe on this difficulty, but it hurts a lot. Intermission 2, basically the same thing, except now there are fire orbs that move around a little more. And phase 3, it's just all the above combined. We'll hero as soon as we land for phase 3. Burn through his shield and get through it as quickly as possible. And tanks, just try and keep him fairly close to where he is here on pole. Just makes it easier. Alright. Oh, we're still waiting on one of the paths. Alright, perfect. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3.
Everyone just work your way in, because the first thing that goes out is going to be the roots. So you want to be closer unless you have something to take them off. Roots coming out. Stack in. Break your roots. If you have the pools, go to square and dispel. Healers, make sure we get them dispelled.
AoE is incoming. Watch your step.
Fire beam. Watch out for the fire beam that hits, and the orbs come out. Roots coming up. Make sure you're stacking up close. Get out of it. Debuffs go over towards square. Try not to dispel those quite so close. Mushrooms. You guys,
Watch your step.
if you get the debuff, try and go to square, or wherever the marker is. It makes it a lot easier. Everyone just goes over towards markers. It's going to be especially important in the third phase.
Intermission.
Alright, intermission. Gonna get blowback here in a second.
Pushback incoming.
Mount up. Chase him. Ten seconds till he lands. Make sure you're getting there.
Phase 2.
Alright. Stack up as best you can here for a little bit. Alright, green for roots. Make sure you see where green is. Or not roots, green for dispel. Stack up for roots. Unless you're getting out of it. Watch the AoE circles. Mushrooms coming up, tanks. Dispel's coming up. Ranged, you can make your way towards triangle just in case. Triangle for debuffs. Get over to triangle.
AoE is incoming.
These debuffs, I think we got one more. Okay. Run over. Use a damage reduction if you got it, and then stack up. Looks like we got them all. Good job. Roots, stack up. Stack up.
AoE is incoming.
Watch V.
4, 3, 2.
Dispel's coming in 5 seconds. Get over towards green. Let's get these debuffs dispelled here. That way we can get everyone out.
Incoming.
Got 2 more over on the side. It's like we got one more debuff. Alright, good job.
Jesus.
Yeah, it took a while.
No kidding.
Alright, get over as quickly as you can.
Phase 3.
He's landing, so get to the platform. AoE's going out fairly quickly now, so it's gonna hurt if you don't get there fast.
Already forgot.
Try and land in the middle so you can get healed. Let's get a couple people up. Not really worried about who. Just get a couple out. I didn't put a marker down.
2, 1.
Got one more debuff, looks like.
Target you.
Roots coming out.
Time to hear.
Yep. Roots. Thanks for the reminder, Cal.
Mm-hmm.
AoE is incoming.
Get everybody out. Okay.
Watch your step.
Beam.
Watch the beam. Mushrooms coming up in 3. Get ready to soak all the mushrooms. Those are different mushrooms. Flame seeds in 5.
Target you. AoE is
Alright, here we go. Flame seeds soak. Use a damage reduction if you got it.
Target you.
And roots, so make sure you're trying to stack in a little bit here. Good job. Looks like we got one root left.
3, 2, 1.
Dispels in 5. Get over towards where the dispels already are. Never mind. Nice clean kill, guys.
Yeah, guys, yeah.
Get the couple people that...
Ashes to ashes. What a pity. When you are ready to die,
That's a crappy roll I got.
I
One.
await you on the cusp of my ascension.
Man, I rolls suck today. Holy shit.
Alright, fly to the rift.
Yep. Fly into the
Jesus, they
flaming
got
gash.
If you think your
It's where we
rolls
all
suck,
want to be.
Right. Except not
if
flaming.
if you think your rolls were bad, I just got 2 1s in a row.
Yeah, I can't even win a piece to transform with the catalyst for my 4-piece. For fuck's sake.
Unfortunately, this season, to be able to do that, Mythic Plus has been pretty much paramount to do.
Yeah, 100%. Alright, so...
Why try?
Healers. Let's see. Cal, do you want to go heals?
You want me to go heals? Okay.
Yeah, I think an extra heal with this group would probably be better. Alright, healers, you have to be dispelling on cooldown throughout the whole fight. Whenever there is something out that needs to get healed, or that needs to get dispelled, it's got to get dispelled on cooldown. I have a good weak aura for it. Find it here. Here it is. Yeah, I try to stay away from Mass Dispel except for maybe after the set that goes out right a little bit after the first Flame goes away. Or not a Flame, the first Dream Rend will stack up and then it'll we'll have a couple that are still lingering and then we'll have another one that'll pop out right there. That's a good time. Or and usually transition about there. Alright, so tanks, you're going to grab him, bring him back to circle initially, and then we'll go over towards square on the first Dream Rend, and straight across to the other side to triangle side for after the next Dream Rend. So phase 1, if you get the Flame debuff, that just needs to get dispelled. The roots in the back need to... no fire can hit them, otherwise it is a wipe. Alright? At some point you'll get a debuff that'll go on you. When it's about the time the first Flame goes out, you'll have about 4 people have a big circle on them. You need to take that and run it as close to the edge as you can in the fire that's already on the ground, and just drop it. Don't drop it in the middle near circle, but spread it out along both sides. The more evenly it's spread out, the easier the intermission phase is. But you do not want to drop it anywhere in the middle, and you sure as hell don't want to drop it anywhere near the roots in the back. Tanks just need to keep the boss faced away, so tanks, you need to be on circle side. Everyone else needs to be near star and in the center, spread out loosely for phase 1. Dream Rend is when we move, we go to the next marker, and it just rinse and repeat from there. Intermission, he'll jump in the air, he'll land in his dragon form about where he is now, facing the other way. We spread out in a semicircle around him. And soak all the orbs. Don't let any orbs touch the boss. Healers, you want to be near the center. The easiest way I've found here is that odd groups go left, even groups go right. So odd groups spread around skull side, skull to star, and then even groups go from basically star to green in a semicircle. Just that way everyone knows where they're supposed to be. Alright, phase 2 will start. There'll be a couple big adds that'll spawn. Those need to get DPS down. Healers, we need to heal up the friendly adds. The friendly adds will just walk their way through. That's how we keep the tree alive. So healers just concentrate on getting those healed up. Before they'll have a bubble. Once they get like a big shiny bubble around them, they're good. You can ignore them, let them go. Until then, you need to keep pumping heals into them. The other part there is in phase 2 is he will do a strafing run right across the middle, basically from green to skull, but all the way across. It will spawn a bunch of small adds. We need to get these grouped up as best you can, but by using blowbacks, or we don't have any DKs, so basically blowbacks, knockbacks, yanks, whatever you can to get them down. Tanks, we need to start, we need to start at the middle wherever the adds are, the friendly adds are, knock them away, because if their scream goes off, it'll convert the friendly adds to bad adds, and then bad day. But goal, kill the small adds, cleave off the big add. Tanks, you just got to move that big add. As soon as the small one's down, you just move them across the platform. We'll do that a couple times, and then we'll go into phase 3. So for phase 3, there will be 6 seeds that will be on the ground. All right. I'm going to pick one up. Cal's going to pick one up. And then Mez, I'll have you pick one up. So we'll pick the 3 up on the right side. All right. So green is where the whole group needs to stack. All right. So in phase 3, if you were not me, Cal, or Mez, you need to go to green side and be stacked up there. If you get a debuff, you need to run it out to the edge and drop it. If you don't have that's really it. You just need to run that out to the edge, drop it, come back in. If you're one of the seed carriers, you drop your seed, you run out, drop it, come back, pick up the seed. Star is where we stack. So I will call for a stack. We'll go in and drop the seed. It'll be me, Cal, then Mez. We'll hero in phase 3, but really everyone just needs to remember to be on the green side, like be on the marker in phase 3, unless you're one of the 3 people that I called, and phase 3 should go pretty quick. And then we'll stack on star. The circle like on Laredar will drop. You have to be under it, and he'll do a knockback, and then as soon as that's done, everyone splits back out. I'll pick up another seed, move over, because the seeds can't get hit by anything. But if we bait everything away, then we don't really have that issue. So.
All right, real quick. Aragos?
Yeah, what's up?
That's a lot of awesome information, but it's imperative that you do what you always do, which is great. The mid-fight updates are excellent. So please keep doing that.
Yep, always will. I'll call it out as we go. And then Cal or Mez will help the tanks with boss positioning, moving them around, whatever is needed. So, all right, here we go. And tanks, he will jump to you. So what our tanks have done is one person's taunted initially, and then the other one's just re-taunted right away. to get him in position quicker. Either way. Yep, perfect. There. Just don't be in front of the boss if you're not a tank.
Dispel.
Flames going out. If you have the debuff, run it out. Needs
right to
go
the edge of the
right
fire.
to the edge of the fire. Yep. Great job
Dispel.
on that. That's exactly what we want to see.
Dispel.
Dispels. Alright, AoE, move back out.
Dispel.
More dispels. Dream Wren's coming up. We have one dispel. Alright, get over to square.
Dispel.
Good job.
Dispel.
Get to square here. I think we're good. We shouldn't need a mass. I think you did it. That's fine. Next set of dispels out. Debuffs are going out here shortly. Make sure you take them back to the center if you can. Far back as you can go.
Dispel.
That one will be okay.
Dispel. Dispel.
Next stream run's coming up.
Dispel.
Get to the other side. Go.
Intermission.
Oh, intermission. Perfect. Alright, everyone remember what side you're on.
Dispel.
Odds are going towards skull side. Evens are going towards green. Just get over, spread out around the boss, and absorb the orbs before. Do not go under the boss though. If you go under the boss, you will die.
Have to get the orbs though.
Yep.
Every single one of them.
The orbs cannot hit the boss. 0 orbs can hit the boss. Perfect. Great job. All right, get away from the big fire puddle. Kind of into the center here. Boss is coming back down. All right, healers. Adds are in the center here. Tanks, you can move the boss over to the edge a little more. That way.
Away from the ads.
Yep.
Not that way. Other way.
We're gonna
Other
look
way.
at mid shortly here, guys.
Alright, ads look pretty good.
Dispel.
Next set ads is on that side. Healers dispels. Alright, big ads. DPS focus those down.
Get away from the ads, please.
Be out of the center.
Move them out of the way of the ads.
Alright, ads are coming from the center. All DPS need to go get the small ones here. They need to get the ones out of the center so that we do not, the friendly ads here do not get perfect. Blow them up. And tanks, if you can get them, bring those big ads in.
AoE. Run.
Finish these ads off here. Friendly ads on the far side.
The dream will never yield to you, monster.
A big healing out.
Dispel.
Dispels.
Perfect. Alright, get ready for small ads. Small ads are coming out here shortly. Big ads are out as well. Alright, get out of the middle, get out of the middle. Alright, friendly ads right where we're at. You need to move the perfect. Alright, start moving the big ads into the center. Get out of the middle, though. Don't be in the, Alright, we need to get, thank you. That was quick. Next set of friendlies are out.
How did your protection work out for your children?
Dispel.
Spells. Ten seconds
Dispel.
till phase change.
Transition.
Make sure you know where, Alright, get to green, get to green, get to green, unless you're one of the ones with the seed. If a seed drops, do not run over it on green side, unless you're one of the people that's supposed to do it. Seeds are coming out. Watch out, unless you're one of the ones that's supposed to pick it up.
Oh my god.
If you picked it up, use your extraction bar and drop it. Unless...
Yeah, not sure what that is.
Alright.
I'll be honest.
Don't get hit by anything then. Make sure you get your debuffs all the way out. I'll drop the first one. Get ready to stack. Get to green. Or get to star and stack. Stack. Stack in it. Stack, stack.
Get in it.
Perfect. I'll get this other one. Alright.
I'll get next drop.
Okay. Just dodge all the frontals. Get the debuffs out. If you have a debuff, you need to get all the way out with it. Get ready to stack. Pushback's coming up. Get to the marker.
Pushback incoming.
Alright. Looks like we've got one seed left. Let's finish them off. Watch the breath.
Where am I dropping it?
Everyone get out. You're gonna drop it on star in 5 seconds. Just don't get hit. Alright, stack up. Go ahead and drop it.
Up.
Perfect. Alright, finish them off before, watch the breath. If we have pre-shields, whatever, we'll need that. 5 seconds left. Stack on green, stack on green. Stack on green. Pre-shields, whatever you got. Damage reduction, personals.
Oh.
We got it. Clean. We one-shot it.
I just wanted to get the achievement to die too.
Yeah, way to go, guys.
Yeah, it was great. The Flame Dwarf Curios are, they are tier pieces, so it's any tier piece of your choice. You turned in at Wellspring Overlook. So you guys can roll on those. It's great for, oh, look at that, a Rage Heart.
Oh god, that's wait.
That's the one that Cal sold for $1 million. His
I
was
didn't realize I
heroic.
dropped the hit greed on it.
That is most definitely